Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. Uh-oh. Why do I have no money? Oh, well I do, but interesting. So, just making sure it's not charging me insurance again. It might not be there till the morning, but I'm gonna have to keep peeking. So, this episode, I'm gonna try to do some helicopter stuff. And so, the helicopter things are over here. So I've got the flight seeing, and then I have passenger transport. They're both in the same type of helicopter. So I think we're going to go do the flight seeing. So she wants to see views from Montreal. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see if I can pull it off. Not getting a whole lot of pay. All right. So we've got all of that. I might still have to play with some keyboard things.
Pierre Luc, I'm ready. Well noted.
Well noted. A lot of people from the police. I don't know if we've noticed that, but... So she got a seatbelt, but I don't.
Captain, seems like you're ready. Isn't it just perfect for a little tour? For this flight, you welcome aboard Natalie by her own. It's a scenic tour over Montreal.
By her own.
If the seatbelts are fastened, you're set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
St. Hubert Ground, Charlie.
Yeah.
Foxtrot, Whiskey
Let's
Oscar.
see if we can make it
West
work.
Taxi to the active west departure.
Charlie, Foxtrot, Whiskey Oscar taxi to helipad number 1. Contact tower on 118.4 when ready.
Taxi to helipad number 1, Foxtrot, Whiskey Oscar.
Alright. The helipad is over there.
Hi. Thanks for taking me aboard. I'm Natalie.
Alright, Natalie. We're glad you're Natalie. Alright, we need to get a little higher. What is happening and why? Come on. See, and I don't understand, because I'm like hitting the collective, but then it's lighter and... Come on. Just trying to turn in the right direction there. Alright, my question is, am I going to overfly the runway if I do this? I'm thinking I will. Well, we'll see if I get yelled at.
Foxtrot, Whiskey Oscar, you are not cleared to take off.
Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. So far, so good.
Okay.
So far, so
Well,
good.
I guess we've taken off. So I'm in trouble.
So exciting. Okay, a bit nervous too. I won't lie to you.
Alright. So, let's see. If I do that and move, and hopefully it will rise. Come on, you can rise.
always wanted to do this, but kept putting it off. So glad I finally did it.
Alright. It's just like not turning. Okay, it's a little bit better. And I don't know if we're going to need to hover
I'm feeling better now.
over
I'm
the
almost enjoying the
biosphere, but
ride.
just not sure. So, but the issue is, like, I'm not touching the throttle because I still think there's some issue there. But everything I've been able to make work in my certifications and all that I've done without the throttle, but I'm guessing that's also creating some sort of ineffectiveness as well. But yeah, these are long ways here, I'll tell you that. So, we'll see, but we're within a couple miles. So I will say the hook and the hoist
Can't wait to
pieces
share my photos.
were intriguing, especially the hoist. Like, I had to basically get the people to touch on the ground, even though they were in the circle. It's not like they lowered down and then walked over to them, so it was a little odd. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's going to be a height that I need or something. Alright, we're just about a mile away. The other thing is, like, right across the river. I know that. So, alright. Really? So we've got to do this game here? Alright, so let's go down. And then we want to get to about 70. Too high. Trying to lower my collective, but the challenge is then, like, when does it go down too much?
You think we'll be at the right altitude to take some photos?
Trying.
No way I want to miss this.
I'm trying. Come on. I don't understand how we went way up to where we did. Okay, so let's see if we can get ourselves about the right altitude here, and then just fly around. Because, yeah, this is obviously in a helicopter. It's a lot easier to go a lot slower. So, just trying to get ourselves around whatever the heck Habitat 67 is.
I'm gonna get a legendary photo album. Trust me.
Are you? Okay. Sure, we'll trust you. Stay down here. Come on. And then I think we've got a bit of a ways to go.
I'm talking, but I'm at a loss for words.
Alright. So now we're gonna fly to Olympic Stadium. Get that collective up a bit. So again, Montreal did have the Olympics back in the day. Just want to be careful and not get too close to anything.
Your office view is pretty epic, Captain.
Pretty epic,
I'm out of
Captain.
my comfort zone, but I'm enjoying it too.
Ooh, we're getting really, really low. I don't understand why, but alright, and we are 1 3/4 miles away. Again, he's like diving down. And again, if I slow it down, it like goes up pretty quick. So it's just a bit crazy. So I think I see the stadium, the dome.
On the radio while flying must be challenging.
Must be, since I've said nothing. So it must be super challenging. And yes, I'm trying to slow down and get myself up to the location. Alright. So, very close. Again, moving on down. Oh, now we want to get to 600 feet, huh? Alright, so we'll get going here. And yes, that is Olympic Stadium. Going down a bit, or trying to. So we'll see if we can make that work. So 700, 690.
Look at that!
She got way excited. So yeah, the trick is going to be landing. That's my biggest challenge for the most part, is what I figured out. We've gotten all the way around, and now we need to go 6 miles back to the airport.
St. Hubert Tower, Charlie. Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Whiskey Oscar is 6 miles northwest 500 feet with Juliet to land. Charlie, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Whiskey Oscar, St. Hubert
So,
Tower. Altimeter
because there's no autopilot for helicopters, it is a bit of a challenge.
Into right downwind, helipad, Foxtrot, Whiskey Oscar.
She's more articulate. Yeah, you would think a helicopter wouldn't really need pattern or whatever, and I know, like, you can air taxi, if we're doing ATC for VATSIM, you know, you tell it to hover taxi over, but they're still supposed to follow the taxiways and stuff. But that's a bigger pain in a helicopter.
Pounding music to feel like we're in an action movie.
That could be. So I have found the Airbus, I think, is more enjoyable to fly. This thing's okay, but it's the only one I have for these early missions, so I kind of don't have much of a choice here. Alright, under 4 miles. Like I said, if I could figure out the throttle, so I guess it's more setting of my controls, and what I've kind of done is I've cleared a set of controls out for helicopters and set things up again, and basically just done the keys I need.
Must be from the air. All those rich colors.
Yep, exactly. Now I guess if I look, alright, so I'm just curious. Yeah, it doesn't look great from inside, but landing, that's the thing, like, doing it inside with a helicopter is hard. Like, planes, I enjoy flying in the cockpit, and maybe one of these days I'll get there with a helicopter, but because I can't tell how close I am to the ground easily.
I don't feel afraid or dizzy.
I hope you don't feel dizzy. I'm just going straight, for God's sakes. Alright, and the helipad should be on that far side. So we kind of had pulled back, so it was a little higher than what we wanted, but hopefully it'll just take us over. Alright, so we'll stay, we'll kind of not go over the runway, and that hopefully will avoid any kind of weird penalty. And then we just, I guess, come in from the side, and the helipad is over there. Because, yeah, at this point, like, yes, I'm overflying the airport a little bit. Okay, where is the helipad? Because it's not really indicating anything, but it's not obvious, so it's like, is it right here? That's what I don't know. Alright, so let me... Alright, let's kind of slow down, but then where are we at here? Do we see a helipad anywhere? That's obviously a helipad. I mean, is that thing the helipad? It looks like a building. Because in theory, it's like telling me to come in over there. So you would think it would be... where? And the good news is I'm hovering, which is always sweet. And I I'm not literally holding anything. So, alright. Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong key. So let's get ourselves lowered here. 200 feet, 300 feet, 1,000 feet. Alright, come on. Going down way too fast. You're going down way too fast. Alright, so the question is, like, where am I going? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. So I guess I'll go to final. Or try to go to final. Because again, now I'm rising. Okay. And now we need to rotate around. Alright, so we're at 500. Down a little bit. And this is the part that gets really difficult. Let's see, I'm pushing the down, but it's not going down. I mean, now it is, but... Come on. So how am I not in the final pattern here? Okay, make approach to the helipad. There we go. Alright. So now I need to move a bit. So I'm 300 feet. I'm not going down or whatever. Still don't know where this helipad is, I guess. I see. Okay. Alright. So... wait a minute. So was it there, or is it somewhere else? Like, where is this stupid thing? Oh boy. I mean, I'm guessing it's that circle or something. Whoa, what is happening and why? Alright, now I'm going, the collective went way too high. Because, yeah, that suddenly just really started, like it was not hovering at all. So it was unfortunate. Alright, come on. Just trying to get really... See, I want to get to 80 something. I want to get to... Where the hell's the landing area? Alright, so... I don't know. We'll see how we did. Like, there's nothing that's clearly a
I can see why
helipad.
the client is happy. You offered her a fantastic session. Definitely something to repeat.
Alright, well, we're glad. Alright, well, the rotor brake is not working. Alright, so I think I finally got it mapped to something. We'll see how we did. And then maybe I'll try to do the other one, and then it'll unlock other options for me, make the map a little busier. That was actually quite good. I don't know that I'll get to an A. We'll see. We might. Well, we did. Wow. So no skip bonus, bad weather bonus. And again, not much money, but... Alright, so reputation stayed about the same. Alright, and now if we pop in, we've got lots of things. But yeah, see, so my question is, like, how do I know what's a helicopter and what's not? See, and that's the thing, like, now it moved me. So, yeah, it's interesting that way. Alright, if we go here to the passenger transport, yeah, and that's the thing, I guess it's only 22 miles, so this is through New York somewhere. Alright, so we're departing and then heading... don't know exactly where, but somewhere near the river. It's actually a little bit shorter. It's only 22 miles. Because, yeah, the issue will be I need to complete X amount of flights to unlock anything else. Alright. So, let's go pop over there and there. Get inside. Whoops, we'll get the boarding.
Flight LAI 69, 12 parking 98 for ground service. Ready for passengers boarding. Noted, Captain. We're proceeding. Fly safe.
They've actually done a little bit better job. I think there was a little bit of a update for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I wonder if they fixed little...
Ready to leave?
Like, they were at least walking on the ground. It didn't look as goofy.
Be punctual, uphold the company's standards, and I'm sure the client will just have to enjoy the view. See you.
I'm sure the client will just... Okay. That's not odd at all.
Republic Ground November Tree 4630. with November
I
request
thought it was
taxi
doing
to the
something
active
weird.
west departure.
Because, yeah, the thing I don't understand, like, the power goes up, the power goes up.
Taxi to helipad number 2 via taxiway Papa, Alpha Bravo 630.
So, again, it's like 500 something, and then that's where it will...
Madam, we are currently in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air soon. Thank you for your attention.
Alright. So I'm going to get myself to about 70. Because again, I don't want to... See, I'm not high enough that I can do anything. So I'm going to have to rotate this way, because I can't rotate any other way because I'm not very high. So I'm going to get myself kind of straightened out here. And then in theory, we can go. See, and the problem is we go too much faster and we start to take off. And obviously that's not what we want to do. My God, we gotta go a quarter mile? This is insanity. Alright, so if I go a bit up, let's see. Because I'd like to be a few more feet above the ground. That would be nice. Then again, I could turn with the cyclic and actually turn, but again, that's whoa, we don't want to be hitting anything on the ground here. Oh my goodness, really? No. And then we're going to do that, see? That's the problem. It's like way too far. What's happening and why? I'm not liking it. So, like, this is just the craziest part. But anyway, we're gonna skip to the helipad, because you get the idea. Gotta love it. So somehow we crossed the runway without whatever, but we didn't. So this is the stuff people complain about, is like...
November 34630 altimeter 29.992 departure to the west approved.
Like why the helicopter isn't on the helipad to begin with? Nobody asked that question.
2630. Placeholder.
Oh, placeholder. Her name's Placeholder. Alright. So, there we go. Now we need to fly 25 miles to the Blade Lounge East here. Because again, with the cyclic, we can turn a little bit.
I've got a lot to handle over the phone, so I very chatty with you.
I need you
Republic
to be
Tower
chatty
Nova
with
Tree
me.
46, Tree 0, continue for west departure.
Alright. It's just going way too high, but we're gonna now see what I should be able to figure out is, like,
Hey, it's me.
I don't know.
We just took off. I should be there in something like 18 minutes.
My god, I hope it's not gonna
just a
take
short
me
ride
18
by chopper,
minutes,
so
but
wait for me, okay?
by chopper.
Great. See you there.
Do people really use that term for a business helicopter thing? Coming to you by chopper. I don't know. See, but in theory, I think we should be able to get the elevator trim, and then it should. So let me see if I. Yeah, I'm overflying the airport. You're insane. Okay, so I thought the elevator thing was what would give me something, but it clearly is not, so I don't know. Because there should be some kind of trim that then will,
Hey, Mom, I'm in the middle of a flight. Mom. Mom. I'm 48. Yes, I had my breakfast. You really want to know what I ate?
what the heck?
Mom, I gotta go. I'm in a helicopter, not at the hotel.
I'm 48.
Okay, love you too.
Why do you
Bye.
want to know what I ate for that is a really odd conversation. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. We'll just fly. So no, because in theory they talked about something like, oh, your arm will fall off. Because I would imagine at some point there's something you can do to go forward, and the video I watched from Two-Tone Murphy was, you know, yeah, do the cyclic, or not the cyclic, the elevator trim. That's the important one. So that's what I did, but clearly it wasn't doing anything, so I don't know.
Hey, boss, I'm great. I'm heading to the meeting. Thanks for the private chauffeur.
My airspace frequency
Okay, I'll download this update as soon as I'm at the hotel. Okay, yes, I'm a 100% ready.
46, Tree 0, frequency
Will
change.
do. My assistant is already aware.
Yeah, and some of
Sure,
this
keep
with
me
the
posted.
collective
Catch you later.
is, okay, a little bit of that. Are we better? We're still not quite not going down, so, because yes, if I can go 90 or 100, that would be good. Because that gets me there, because, you know, that's the one thing, like, these aren't horrendous, but they are time-consuming and long. I mean, I suppose I can see if I can... Okay, no, that just... I haven't mapped the speed-up thing. 'Cause that's about the only thing I could do, but I think in a helicopter that would be a little bit dangerous. I don't know. So the question is, am I flattening out? Not yet. Man, what do I need to do to just stay up in the air? I mean, I don't need to be too high, but
Yes, I'm available now for a short debrief. Hey, Can.
I cannot
Hello?
believe we only went a
Can
mile.
you? Oh, great. Lost the signal.
I mean, I'm going 95, like this should... Alright, at this point it looks like at least we're climbing a little bit, which is fine, but now we're leveling out, and now we're going down. Come on. See, that's the thing, the collective's at 101 now. So, That's where this just doesn't make sense. Nice golf course. You know, and that's the benefit, I think, with the helicopter is, you know, you're not going to go up to X thousand feet. You're just always kind of going to be skimming over the surface of wherever. Wow. So yeah, so basically I'm sure this is countering the torque a little bit, but I'm basically kind of up into the to the right.
Love you.
So the real question again will be like, what am I landing on or at? Is it going to be some building's helipad? Like it showed a pattern, but I can't imagine there's an airport right there in like downtown New York or whatever. And there may be. And we're staying right around 300, so this seems to be working okay. Because yeah, now we went back up for the little bit we went down. I mean, we're definitely bouncing around. Again, we've gone like 10 miles compared to... Why are there high-tension towers on top of a building? Like, that is a ridiculous design. Because, yes, I couldn't see that, but I wasn't even looking for something that ridiculous. I'm 300 feet in the air, unless there's some radio tower.
How are you? Yeah, I'm on my way. Up for lunch tomorrow. Yes? Yes. Great. Absolutely. Looking forward to catching up. Yes. See ya.
See ya. What is with the voice acting? Although it's probably, again, not voice acting. I'm sure it's just really lousy AI. But yeah, they've not released, because they used to in the old version, like there would be a weekly update, I think. And they have not done that yet, which is a bit odd. I will say that. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to try to get these done, and then we'll take a look at, like, what the progress is, because the problem is I think I have to finish, like, 10 missions of a certain kind to unlock the next thing, which is a bit annoying.
Hi, thanks for calling me back. I'm on my way to New York Company. Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
He will be joining the meeting too. Yes. I'll share the presentation with them.
And yes, I'm climbing a little bit as I go, which is fine.
Okay, excellent. Send me a text when they've landed in New York Company. 2. Cheers.
Alright, well, I don't think she was kidding. I think this is going to take 18 minutes, which I really was hoping it would be quicker than that, but I don't know that we're going to have any trips less than these 20 miles. Could you imagine having like a 400-mile helicopter trip? My God, that would be excruciating. I mean, yeah, I cannot believe it's nice that I can get to V95, but that's the thing with the H125s or whatever it is, the Bell with the turbine engine, it's got a little bit more speed to it, I think. I think I can go like 120, 130 pretty easily. Yes, my arm is getting a bit tired. Of course, I have done like 2 missions together, so that doesn't help. Alright, baseball fields. Nobody's playing down there that I can see. Nice little mounds again. So sometimes a little bit of screwed up stuff. Oh, are we seeing downtown Manhattan? Because that is where we're heading. There's some of the buildings starting to sprout up here. Because that's going to be the other issue, is am I going to have to go up higher? Because I'm not just overflying residential neighborhoods. Yeah, our own personal house, we're like in the path of the life flight helicopters to one of the hospitals. So whenever anything is going on like that, we do hear them coming. And that is a loud helicopter. Yeah, see, I'm actually coming up on... So I've been slowly rising. I'm up on, you know, 500 is starting to show up, so... At this point, I'm not going to go lower because, like I said, there may be some things I need to do to go up higher as we get closer to the city. I mean, again, if I start getting like to 1,000 feet or something, that would be bad. But I don't know. Maybe we'll go down a bit. We'll see. See, but now I'm like falling like a rock. Makes no sense. Hey, it's like you touch it once, and so that's why I don't touch it. Right. I mean, we are going down a bit now. We're within 8 miles of New York Company, whatever the heck that is. But yeah, we do have some high rises, so... And I think I'd be really, really close to those two that are over there, so... Yeah, I'm gonna wanna be careful. Because I can have stuff get in the way, that's for sure. Alright. Get ourselves up. A little bit. What the heck is... Oh, it's the encoding got overloaded in my recording for a second, so somehow that hopped around. Cemetery? It's doing it again. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a cemetery. So that doesn't render them great, because they just look like really bad stucco or something down on the ground. Alright, we do have some more buildings, but yeah, we definitely... Now we can really see Manhattan out there, so... Come on. I wonder if it's just because we're getting closer to New York and... God, some of those buildings are awful down there. Alright, moving over more than I'd like to, but we'll be between these two here, so that'll work. Because we're high enough there, but we'd be really close to that one that we're flying over there. So, I would not go flying over at this speed. So, I'm assuming we're going to be on this side of Manhattan, but I could be wrong. I mean, we do still have 4 miles, but... Alright, so now we need... Alright, so I guess I'll head over where it wants me to, and kind of really follow the pattern.
Hello, sir. I'm Madam Mooney. My assistant booked a suite for me. Just want to check the reservation. Yeah, I'm on my way. I should land shortly now. Okay.
Shortly now?
Thanks. Thanks for your help.
Okay, again, we're now up near 500, but yeah, we're just gonna kind of leave it. Three miles. This is like torturous. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna slide this flight stick across my desk. Because, yes, this would be like diving a plane all the time. Is what I'm doing. I literally have the stick pushed forward as much as possible to go. And so that's kind of the configuration I'm in, which again is then when I stop and then I am not leaning forward, that's why suddenly, because I've got enough lift to move me at 95, you can only imagine the torque that's got to have going up in the air. Right, it definitely looks like it's just on the shore, which is not good because I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of buildings nearby. So, yeah, this is, if I make it, I'll be surprised. But we'll see if once we hit the river, if it'll give us any further instructions, because obviously it didn't change anything with the pattern entry or whatever. Alright, so in theory, there we go.
Madam, we've just been granted permission to land. Please ensure your seat belts are securely fastened as we prepare for our arrival. Thank you.
Alright, so we're gonna bring this down, because again, I don't want to go way too high. But just trying to figure out again, like, where are we gonna land? God, I hate this. Alright, let's just let this back and get into some kind of a hover. And then we're gonna see where we're at here. Because I assume, again, I need to now start going down. Because it's like, it doesn't go down, and then when it does go down, it just starts going down. Like, it's crazy. But see, we went from 500 to 1200 suddenly. Alright, so I'm just trying. Not doing a great job, I know that. Again, 100, 200 maybe, but now we're just... I mean, it literally looks like it's going to have me... Like, I don't know, again, where it's going to put me. See, and it's like I hit the collective down, but then the number jumps back up. So that's the confusing part here. Alright, now it went down to 70. Now we're descending some. Now it's 69, which I don't need. Alright, come on, come on, what are you doing? Why are you rotating? And I'm thinking again, it's going to be some odd little thing. Again, I'm trying to slow down, because now it's doing a lot. Like, how do I know where I need to land? I'm guessing it's going to tell me I didn't land where I needed to again. Because, yeah, I don't want to fly to any kind of final. Like, I've already done whatever. This is frustrating. I'm gonna assume it's this parking lot. I could be really, really wrong. But that's what I'm gonna target. And I'm literally not doing anything but pressing down on the collective. And that's where I'm wondering if I should be doing something with the throttle. Because it's almost like it doesn't know what to do, and then see, then it breaks through, and it then goes nuts.
What a smooth ride. Thanks, Captain. I'll definitely recommend your company.
It's like a really bad place to land. But like, make way to the helipad. So I'm supposed to be over there? I don't understand. And there's helicopters on the wall there. Yeah, these are... definitely has us go in the craziest places. I'm glad it didn't say I crashed. I mean, we were coming down pretty hard. I may still get... Oh, I got really close. Oh, I did get an A. Wow. That's crazy. Doing better in helicopters than I was in in any of the other stuff, so... Well, I guess not that part. It took me backwards there. Alright, so if I go back to missions, now I'm just curious again, am I gonna see... Like, how do I know if anything is a helicopter? Like, I don't see, that's the thing, I don't understand. You know, it's not like I'm on Freelancer, so it's not giving me anything. I mean, the good news is I've got a lot of stuff, and I'm still looking for a VIP that isn't VIP private, by the way. I've been doing that for the better part of a day now, and I just don't know that they show up. Like, everyone talks about it. You know, and my challenge now is, because, you know, I'm over here, like, I don't know. So where was this stupid helipad compared to where I was at? It was where I was at. Okay. Or was it? No. New York Sky Sports? Yeah. Oh, see, okay, so this is an Airbus. But that's the thing, like, it's an hour. So that is a passenger transport with the helicopter. So we're going from there to Middletown. So any of the hats are passenger transports. But the question is, like, the flight seeing ones, what would they look like? Oh, okay. Well, there's one. Matt's boat and whatever. So there are some, because yeah, that's a plane, that's a helicopter. So okay, so they're kind of mixed in now. Alright, so they're around. So their cameras or hats is what I can do for for the rotorcraft or the helicopters. So again, we've got that. So there we go. We've got a score. I got to get 7 to get search and rescue. Then I have to do search and rescue. Okay, this also I got to get 10. But I have to do B or above, where this is C or above. And then the soft landings. Alright, so really it's search and rescue and cargo transport will get me stuff. Until I get search and rescue, then like I can't do anything for hoist. But it's just any rotorcraft missions. So I need at least 7. And then once again, like I could do some search and rescue, or yeah, I could do some search and rescue stuff, and then those would count, you know, but I'd have to do B or above. So at least I understand how it works now, which is good. And at least I've gotten to the point where now something is happening. So I'm going to have to pay attention to the company tomorrow morning and see if, you know, I get a bill after midnight for insurance expenses, even though I didn't fly in my company at all. So, like, let's see if I go here now. See, I'm just still confused. Why? Okay, I guess I do have 3 of 3. So this was one of the things that I was wondering. And so yes, the specializations obviously are the rotorcrafts as well. So, you know, there's agricultural that you can do, I think, with helicopters. So that's what's missing. And so these 1 of 2s are some of that. Because again, if I go back here, there's agricultural aviation, and then you know, that would let me do those kind of things. You know, and again, maybe that would be easier to do in a helicopter than it is in an airplane. But in an airplane, it's a challenge. But in any event, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So hopefully just getting some helicopter views will be of interest to some folks. So I've muddled my way through enough to be semi-effective. Certainly not good at it. Certainly not as comfortable as with airplanes. But it's part of the fun of simming. Flight sim is I can do things that, you know, I certainly would have not had any other way to do. So get a little bit of that experience. It's just it's a weird place to land you on a parking lot near the river in New York, as opposed to like a helipad somewhere or something. So I think that's again a little bit goofy with the missions, but it is what it is. So with that, I'm going to get going. As always, if you've enjoyed this but haven't dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider those things, and I will see you next time.